come on in. How are my polygons doing today? Yuki! Ah! Oh, thank you for the brick. Anna, Lulu, Lucy, Mia! Ow! Gosh. Violence. Return to Goober. This is a Goober. My goodness. Okay. I'm not very awake today. So, Sparky, hi. Welcome. We're gonna be very low energy today and just kind of work. Have a very cozy vibe, lo-fi music and all that. Yeah, yeah, you did. I was falling asleep on your shoulder. Definitely not having a very, awake day. Part of it is pain. I will admit I woke up with a lot of pain, but I did take my pain medicine, so I should be good. God, I can't believe I used to use this model all the time. Look at this. This is a mess. Anyway. But yeah. Um, I'm still definitely only half awake. We might only go for a couple hours. We'll see if doing art wakes me up at all. Okay. So let's tackle this hair today. Hair being the one thing we haven't really addressed. Oop. Back to me. The ears need shading too. Okay, I know I made the hair more yellow before, because when it was a solid color, this just looked better. But I need to figure out how to make it more blonde. So let's play around with that. A part of me wants to, just have it on a repeating texture. But that could introduce its own problems. I'm cute when I'm sleepy, really? Am I really? Hey, Tat, welcome on in. Let's start with some... was gonna do some basic gradients at the bottom here, but you know what would help? If these pieces were right side up. Wait, why is not the whole thing selected? Alright, took out the middle of it and... Okay, that's fine. That cute. Ow. Why are we breaking me? I thought you said it was cute when I'm sleepy. Why are you trying to wake me up? Ah. Thank you for the hearts. Ah! So much love. I love you. Seimu, hi. Welcome on in. Yuki, thank you for the tea sip. Definitely need a lot of tea today. Welcome in, Star Ruby System. How is everyone doing today? Alright. That should be better. Tired but ready to chill? Well, you came to the right place. I have no energy today. But I figured I'd rather stream than, just be in bed all day, you know? Alright, I'll grab the shadows here. Hmm. You're glad Steady with Miku is playing. You love that. Got the grind set. Yes. Yeah, this... I've really been vibing to this particular, playlist. Cozy. I don't know if I'll end up liking these gradients or not. Because part of the reason for laying it out this way was so that I can hand paint the shadows. But I'd rather have like a base to get started on. Okay, that's actually pretty good. All things considered. I might need to repaint in some highlights though. Mm-hmm. Guess we'll do the same thing for the other side. Hi, Artist Synth. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Big stretch, yep. Alright, let's get some highlights in here. Okay. Suddenly not wanting to paint. What did I do? Was it because this one's the active object? Yeah, that's why. Are you proud of me, chat? I'm finally doing the texture painting. Took me long enough on this one. You're always proud of me. Ah. Why are you being so sweet? Thank you. Morning. How are you? My comfy, sleepy EP energy is giving you this EPs. Because you can. Listen. Just because you have the power to make me smile a lot doesn't mean you should use it. Right? Always use the power to make sure I smile. I just left a crush clean. A brain cell killing stream, huh? Interesting. That's fricked up. Local streamer speaks out against joy and whimsy. Wow. Why is this always loaded on the heart eyes? What button is that? Hmm. Jen, where are your heart eyes? What button did I make them? Gosh dang it. There they are. I'm gonna disconnect that so I don't ever press it again. Loving is the default state. Fair enough, yeah. Even on this camera, you're under such an angle. What do you mean? Today you explore making AI, or at least trying to. You told yourself you'd at least try. I would advise you to be careful about going around telling people that, at least. Now, personally, chat, I am all for learning what's going on out there. Like if you're exploring the tools for educational purposes to arm yourself with knowledge, that is fine. But you have to be aware of the discourse about AI art going on right now and why it's so problematic. So please be careful about how you talk about it. It's kind of a touchy subject right now, and rightfully so. Art theft is not a good thing. Yeah. They have every right to explore it on their own. Just don't go around carelessly talking about it. Gotta be aware of the times we're in. Yeah, that's what I figured you meant. Educational thing, because you said you'd at least try it. So I knew you knew the words. I could tell you knew you were aware. Just be careful. Yeah, there you go. Like I said, arming yourself with knowledge. Sparky and Luetta bring up fair points too. Sometimes just observation and research is enough to know whether or not you want to use it. Probably is. If you want to share that kind of thing, I invite you to do so in my Discord server. But maybe don't bring it up here in my stream again. That'll invite a conversation that goes against my comfy vibes. Well, it doesn't go against it, but can be disruptive of it. Thank you, I appreciate that. What are we doing today? We are currently working on the textures for the hair. I put this off for a while, and we're basically just trying to get the, like, shading and the highlights in here. Hi, Lay, how you doing? Alright, we should do the highlights for the pink now. Autofill doesn't know shark cute yet. Or call cute yet. I get it. You can work on that. Yeah. We'll get there. How's the new tablet, Lay? Are you enjoying it? Hi, Lily. Welcome in. Doing some spring cleaning, but wanted some comfy background audio. Well, you come to a great place for that. I'm in a very lo-fi mood today. So we're just listening to these comfy tracks while I try to get this hair painting done. Oops. Oh, hi. Been a bit. I'm doing okay. I forget how early this is for some people. Hmm. It's still before 8 a.m. for you. There ain't many in your time zone, though. Yeah. Being out all the way out there in Hawaii. Sometimes you think you should not spend 2 hours reading before you go to bed. That's not a bad pastime. It does sound like it keeps you up. Let's export this and clean it up. Save this as Blender painted. When you see something illegal, make sure to chill. It is when you read on an iPod in the dark. Ooh, probably killing your eyes. Yeah. When I tried to get into reading, I can't really. My ADHD sucks for it. But when I did try to read books, I got myself an e-ink tablet, an e-ink reader. They're wonderful because it looks like paper. And then you can, you have to shine an actual light on it. But, well, they do make backlit ones, but I liked the more organic look. Your trick was to just follow where your eyes go and read like a maniac. That's silly. Seimu, you're silly. Alright, let's do highlight layer. Grab this color. And we're gonna I need to figure out how I actually want to blur that. Best trick you know is just not read when your eyes are tired or even start getting that way. Also make sure the room lighting is good and comfy. True, true. Just a silly guy. That's very true. Sometimes that requires rereading the same passage 4 times, but that's worth it, is it? I hate repeated information. Looks back at screen. What are you doing to such those nodes in here? Oh, it's a vector color thing. Yeah, I'm using vectors to cleanly place the area I want for highlight colors. The brush painting I do in Blender, I hate trying to clean it up in Blender, so I just do that over here. It's simpler for me. See, because look at all this junk I ended up creating with the brush. Wait, why aren't I in uniform? Changes me to pink shark. Oh my goodness, Lay. Forcing yourself to stay at one place is way harder. I think I might lean more into inattentive type than hyperactive type. My brain just spaces out. It's hard to find the motivation to even pick the book back up after I've put it down. Executive dysfunction and all that. Gotta be cozy for the cozy stream, yeah. Have you all noticed it changes the color of my background now too when you switch the model? I thought that was a nice touch. I tried audiobooks. Not really. See, if I'm listening to something, I prefer there to be a visual component to it. That's the thing. I'm a very visually oriented person. If there's the right kind of voice, it might hold my interest, but I don't know. How did this happen? That seems not right. Oh, I did that. Oh, because of the way my selection was. You didn't notice, but now you do. It's nice, yeah. Hi, Meow Meowly. Welcome on in. You had not seen, that's great, yeah. I tried manga slash comics slash, yeah. That is the most readable thing for me. Manga and such. I do still end up just watching anime, but for my very favorite series, I will try out the manga and usually enjoy it. You would totally listen to an audiobook made by Shark? Really? Is my voice that good for it? I've read webtoons too, but especially indie ones, they're so slow to come out with pages. That's really hard to hold my attention. We're just on lunch break? Nice. Well, you came into a nice spot for a break. I have a lovely voice. Thank you. A Blender tutorial for listening to. Audiobook on how to do Blender. I have thought about making educational content. I have all this Blender knowledge that I do try to pass on when people ask. But maybe it would be easier if I had some tutorials of my own I could point people to. Oh. Need to put that on the right layer. $1 million subscribers, yeah. ASMR shark tutorial. ASMR Blender tutorial. Oh my goodness. That would be interesting content. ASMR, exactly. You should put on the key press show toggle thingy. True. Did I ever make a note command? I don't know if I did. I forgot to make a command to let me remember to take notes. Not note. I need to take a note. Lay, please put it in my note channel. Set up the key display thing again. It broke a long time ago. And I haven't remembered to fix it. Thank you. But you are correct. Blender is so much easier when you know the shortcuts, and there are many. There's so many Blender shortcuts. It's ridiculous. There's one that beats them all, though. Chat, do you know what it is? What is the most important shortcut in Blender? Class is in session. Pop quiz. The undo button? That's good, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. The shortcut to my heart. Alt F4. No. Okay. If none of you know it, I will show you. Control S. It's another very important one. No, the most important one would be F3. When you press F3, you can search every function imaginable. Pretty much every action you can take in that. I'm getting kissies. Hi. It's coming through on the mic, by the way.
I'm interrupting your tutorial time.
Why are you doing this? It's not fair. I'm trying to be cool and show people things.
And I'm ruining it.
Even with add-ons, I think it covers add-ons, yes. You press F3, and you can just, if you know even, like, if you know the name of what you're looking for, then you can find it. And when you search it, like, if I want to go to edit mode, wait, no. Let me find a better example. I don't know, I never use the search because I prefer to find things different ways, but when you search it, it should show you the hotkey if there's a given hotkey. Yeah, like here, undo. It shows you Control Z, obviously. So you can learn from this context menu. Zoe, welcome on in. Don't call it help. You're learning a lot, thanks. Yeah, you're welcome. It's Ashara, yeah, it's me. Hello. Welcome on in, everyone. People are just slowly pouring in today. Love to see it. Okay, I've replaced all of the hand-painted highlighted sections with vector-based. Now I need to, like, blur them and make them look more natural. But we will do that after the break. Naturally, everyone comes in right when I want to get up for a break. I appreciate you all, though. I will be gone for not even 10 minutes, probably. If you want to stick around and enjoy the vibes, I encourage you all to get up and get a snack as well. And we'll be back for more texture painting and Blender tutorial-y type stuff. Thank you for putting Zoe in jail, by the way. For mentioning Hilk. Oh, someone didn't get into prison? Oh, I see. The image broke. They're technically in there. Oh, I see. Yeah, the typo. Okay, chat. I'll be back in a little bit. Have fun messing around with my jail command. And I'm back. Oh, you recognized the song and you couldn't figure out. Yeah, that's the downside with me listening to these long lists that doesn't show the title. So many cool people, yeah. Love seeing everybody come by here. Welcome back, thank you. It's your own skill issue. I don't know about that. Giving you more head pats for coming back. That's exactly what a cutie would do. Hi, Flower. Welcome on in. You just saw the pinned message. Yeah, Lulu wants the... Or is the... I can't speak. Lulu is the cutest Microraptor. Okay, I've blurred all the highlights now. Let's see if that makes things look better. You must be an unusually small one then, Lulu. The music was gone for a moment, yeah. I fixed it. Wonder if that's too much blending. I kinda don't like it. So true. Alright, that's fine if I blur it. I'm gonna need a different layer though for the actual highlights, so that kind of glows. Well, let's move on to something that still needs attention, like the ears. You're trying to hide in the jail cell, Lulu? The bars are for your protection. Meanwhile, you've just put your profile picture on display for everyone, so everyone can see how cute you are. And Yuki's coming after you to bully you from the inside. And now you're trapped in there with them. What are you gonna do now? Hmm. Yep, always small. Can't escape it. Okay. I like having that little bit of spiky floof at the end. Kind of helps things. Hmm. Oh, they made a meme? Let me check. This is a fantastic. I love this. Hold on, chat. Look at this, chat. This is Lei's interpretation of the PNG I posted earlier. First thing she thought of. Amazing. I guess I have a new loading screen, huh? It does kind of look legit, not gonna lie. That's so funny. No way, GTA 6 leak is real. Yeah, apparently. And apparently I'm in it. Alright, we need to do some gradients and stuff for the ears. Let's close the hair texture. He wasn't where he was in Grand Theft Auto. Maybe you should actually play it. Yeah. Would I make it worth it? Okay, I know I just readjusted the thing, so... Okay. What does that even mean? Thank you for the T-Sap. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for beating me in the head upset with a brick. Grand Theft Sharuto. Ah, gosh. Hold on, I gotta get the UV map. This one's old. There we go. Yes, I made my own model. All 4 variants of it that you see with the redeems. And then, of course, I made the models that you could switch to with a showcase as well. Like a minute ago, I was Annalise, the vampire-looking lady. I made that one. And of course, I'm making the one you see in Blender right now. Mm-mm. Mm. Okay, see how that looks with some gradients. Much better already. See, the inside of it needs to just be overall dark. So let's fix that. That's too dark. Okay, it's closer. Texture paint the ear floof. Ears looking good, thank you. Ear floofs, yeah. Let's go. Switching over to charcoal. Goth mommy char, that's another name for it. You love the eyes? Thank you. I really like the eyes on this version too, because they have the more draconic slit eyes. And that's another name for it. Thank you for the tea sip. Hmm. Might want to fix that in the editor. But I'm thinking I want highlight like this. But I need more saturation on the highlight. Less on the shadow. Yeah, I need to do this in GIMP. Just bring this over as a template. Sudden phone call. Yeah, I put coffee in the bucket. That's where she belongs. She's happier in the bucket. If I say so? Don't trust me. I wouldn't just say that. Oh. Mm-mm. That is interesting. Mm. Okay. From this blobby mess to... Still kind of a blobby mess, but we're getting somewhere. Let's see what I'm missing. Okay, that's a lot better. A true color. A true color. Wasune nai naite. Wasune nai maite. Wow, me, I can't. Ow. Was it because I was singing to the song? Is that why I'm cute? Okay, I don't want actually the shading on the side. Okay. It's good enough. Glad you got bullied into audio sync. Very cute payoff every time. Really? I don't even know how to sing that well. Just kind of winging it. I still gotta fix this. Tail looks awful. Hmm. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay. So the ears have some texture to them now. What else are we missing? Oh, we never added texture to the ribbons. Alright, let's do that next. Oh, bald. What does that mean? Oh god. This is gonna be an issue because of the way I layered everything. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Okay. It's fine. It just means we had to do proper UVs for this. Which is a pain, but we can do it. Unwrap that bow, exactly. Meow is vibing. Exactly. We can do anything with the with this remix. Alright. Now if we pick by the seams, we get an inside, a front, and a back. Excellent. So we want to take the fronts. Actually, let me make sure the... Here we go. Fronts. Invert selection. Wait. There we go. Let's take all of that. Move it here for now. Or here even. Now the back sides are shaded automatically. And then we can get this part to where it's not overlapping. Which basically I'm going to manually separate everything so that it's still easy to paint.
Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you for the head pats. That's right, we're locked in. Ah. Owie. What the heck? So much violence all of a sudden. Oh, break time. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Finish painting the middle part of the bow here, and then I'll go on break. 8 p.m. break delivery. It's a trick you learned from your viewers. What, they commit violence on you to remind you about break? That's valid. Mine too. There. That's starting to look okay. Alright, we'll do more of this when I get back from break. I'm gonna go get more tea because I've been out for a little bit. Had to sip water the last couple times. You're gonna be doing a bit more files transfer on your tablet now. You'll be back later, depending on how fast that goes. Okay, Lay, thanks for hanging out. Have fun file transferring. Alright, chat. Everybody get up and stretch. Get some water if you don't have some. Or, you know, half of you are at work anyway, so I'm sure you're already stretching. But anyway, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back, chat. And I brought myself some food. So I don't have to be going hungry while we finish this up. Welcome back, thank you. Okay, let's see. Oops. What's going on down here? Ow. Thanks. Missed me, or did you? Clearly, you did not miss that time. The edges are messed up because of the way I did this. Hold on. I'm just gonna take these and do that. I see what I did. Okay, now the edges are just all the same color as they should be. Forgot to double check and make sure none of the rest of the dress was affected by the area I picked. Okay, we seem to be okay.
Path.
Thank you for the head pats, Lily.
Pat pat pat.
Thank you for the head pats, Flora. Um, just gotta do your required mission again, for good measure. Getting it in for next stream. Getting it in early. Still cleaning, but wanted to pop in to give give a good girl and some big head pats. Thank you. I have such a sweet chat. Thank you for the tea sip. My tea is still hot. I made a fresh cup, so I'm gonna take a water. Deny me, being alone to drown. Again, I am breaking just like then. Breathing, I'm breathing. Wonder if I just saw you. I am dreaming, hoping for something new. Words are stuck that you stand for. Error. Yukiko. Well, why is the other side not? Oh, I think because I selected it weird before. This is my distorted goal, but I want to know that I'm still breathing. I'm breathing. Words are stuck that you stand for. Error. Say me cute. Really now, you're all coming in here calling me cute when you're the cuties? Shake my head. This is error. Am I again by your words? Do you know what broken is? And you know that tears are only hurting. They're hurting. Yeah, but shark cute? Wow. Am I breaking down again? I am breaking just like then. But I want to know that I'm still breathing. I'm breathing. Error. I like that song. It's a good song. Morning, Maury. Welcome on in. How you doing? Oh, Doing good, waking up after having a mega sleep in the gaming, after gaming all night. I slept in a lot today, too. Okay, the bows are looking pretty put together now. I'm gonna mirror them again.
Pat pat pat.
Thank you for the head pat. All right, there we go. Why is there a line of not shadow? Okay, that's weird. Must have missed that from earlier. Hi, 20. This is looking so cool. Thank you. Stream's going pretty good. Now that we finally have some basic textures on the hair, on the bows, and the ears, this model's finally starting to pull together. So stream's going pretty good. I think when we stream this on Wednesday, that'll be the last time you all see this model. I'll wrap it up a little bit off stream after that, and then hand it over to the client, which would make this a 10 days of stream, full custom commission, which is probably the fastest I've done. I'm not really sure. I'd have to go back and check. Where I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was pretty fast. Hmm. let's export this and see how it looks with these new textures. Copy. Hi, cutie. How you doing? We're just testing out the model as it looks right now. We got some textures in on the hair and the ears, which was sorely needed. Definitely a little more detail work I could do to make the hair pop a little more, but I think it looks pretty good. You had a good time? Pizza today, but forgot the yeast. Oh no. Ah. Why is the tail so slow? I need to fix that. The bows look pretty nice. Glad I gave those some attention. Eh. How's the modeling been going today? I'm glad you asked. I'm going to recap. Basically today, I spent the whole time texturing because I'd been putting it off. So the hair was actually just blocked in colors. Now it has highlights and shadow, like gradients. That's the most important thing, is the gradients. And then we painted the bows and the ears as well. So there's some depth to them. And I forgot to add an outline to the ears. Whoops. But that makes the model much more close to complete. And I think on Wednesday, we'll be wrapping it up. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, seriously. Alright. I think it's time to find a raid target. Makes you want to consider a Chibi too. They're pretty fun. So I don't blame you. I'm gonna have people who already have a model come back for a Chibi. I don't know about that. Maybe. Alright, let me see who is live right now. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Mist. Let me check my list. Yarny's live. So is Squeegee.